Hey everyone! Are you having a bad day? Well, me too. And I thought maybe instead of crying for 4 hours and feeling sorry for myself, I would attempt to maybe make things a little better for myself. So here's a couple things that I did to make myself feel a little bit better, and I hope that these things might make you feel a little better too. First thing is to cry. Now, if you're feeling pretty bad, you've probably already done this, which is good because keeping it inside just makes things 10 times worse. So cry. But if you're at a certain point where you thought about all the things that made you cry and you've cried about them, but then you're done and then you keep thinking about them over and over, that's when things are not good because you've cried about the situation and now you're thinking about it again and again, which is not doing anything for you. The next thing I would do is if you have a bath, take a bath. Ugh. They are honestly, I have one every single day, and I am not afraid to admit that. And I swear to God that it's helped me sleep. I'm so sorry I'm frozen right now. My laptop is acting out. Have a bath. I'm serious. They're freaking amazing. They're the first thing I do when I'm feeling sad, when I'm feeling stressed, when I'm feeling overwhelmed. They literally, I feel rejuvenated coming out of them, and I feel sleepy, and I feel just a whole lot better. And I recommend you do them too. One of the most important things, and I swear this makes a huge difference, is whatever is making you feel bad or that's toxic, take them out of whichever space you're in. If you're in your bedroom, if you're in your bathroom, take whatever is making you feel toxic or is toxic. Get that out of the room. You might be like, oh, well, it's a person and they're not here anyway. Yes, but get your phone. Get your phone out of your room. I cannot stress this. You're gonna be thinking about all the texts they've been sending you. You're gonna be thinking about Twitter or Instagram or what someone's posted. You get it out, turn it off, get it out of this place, just get it out from your sight, get it out of the room, and you will feel so much better about yourself, I promise you. You just have like one less thing to worry about. Next thing is in your brain. I'm gonna try to trick your brain into thinking a certain way because everything is all about perception. And if you keep thinking, oh, I'm having such a shitty day, you're not going to get anywhere. So what I like to think about is if I'm thinking about what I'm thinking about, then I try really hard to sort of shift my perspective on it. Like I could think, oh, this is so bad and this is so crappy, but then I sort of take a step back and I look at the big picture. And if you think about whatever is making you feel upset and you look at it at a bigger scale, it's so tiny compared to other things. And if you look at it a big picture, that makes things so much, it makes me laugh because I think about how I'm worrying about this thing that is not going to matter tomorrow. Or maybe if it's not going to matter tomorrow, it's not going to matter next week, or it's not going to matter in 5 years. If it's not going to kill me, then why am I stressing about it? So this is what I like to do, and I like to think, oh, Riley, you're silly. Like, this is so dumb. And like to think about funny things that happened, maybe good things that happened that day. Or I like to think of a time where I was happy with my friends. Maybe we were joking about something, thinking about an inside joke. That's something that makes you laugh. My antler teacher told me this, that the act of thinking about yourself smiling changes the chemistry within your body. So if you just force a smile, or you think about smiling, or you're thinking about happy things, it's making a difference. One thing that's really common that people say is, oh, go get that Ben & Jerry's and eat that whole tub. You go do that because that'll make you feel better. Well, I'm sorry, but I think that's wrong. I honestly think you're gonna be in that moment. It's like when you get a craving and you crave chocolate, and then that first bite, it's satisfying. It's so satisfying. But then you eat the whole thing and suddenly you regret it. And then you're just gonna feel even worse about yourself. Especially if you eat the whole tub, you're gonna be bloated, you're gonna be in a crappy mood, your body doesn't like it, and so if your body doesn't like it, you're not gonna like it. So what do? Well, I'd say, first of all, if you like tea, brew yourself a cup of tea, because that's the nicest thing. Get your favorite tea, anything that relaxes you, and just sip on it. If you are a fruit person, get fruit, because I know that sounds so lame, but it's sweet, and they're cute, and if you just make a little fruit platter, it's gonna make you feel better in the inside, and then it's gonna make you feel better on the outside as well. And I think that, and instead of going for that Ben & Jerry's tub that's only gonna give you temporary happiness, only about the first couple bites, and then after you're just gonna feel so gross about yourself, and then everything is so much worse. This one's kind of weird, but if you think about it, it's kind of cute. You might think it's kind of sad, but it does help. And that's to hug something. But I don't say hug a person, or you could hug a person, but I think it's better to hug your pillow or to hug your stuffed animal, because they have no opinions, they have no emotions, they have nothing. And just the act of hugging something, I think, is really precious, and it's really nice, and it makes you feel better, and it makes you feel like you're making something else feel better, which in turn makes you feel better. And I think hugging is just a comfort thing. If you're really close with your mom, hug your mom. But I love my mom to death, but I'm kind of in that teenage thing where it's like, you don't understand what I'm going through. I need something else. And if it's your friend, I just say, whatever it is, if it's just a temporary thing, go hug that stuffed animal. Go hug your dog. And that brings me to my next point. If you have an animal, go ahead and go cuddle with them. Go pet them. Go say hi. Go talk to them. I don't care if you look like a crazy person. Do it, because having an animal is like the best thing ever. They're like your best friend, and they don't even talk to you, which is such a weird concept. But like, you can tell, you can feel how much they love you, and you love them to death. And it's like a beautiful thing, the relationship between humans and animals. So if you have a pet, go hug your pet. Go give your pets lots of love and treats and kisses, and it'll make you feel so much better. And if you haven't already, if you've stumbled upon my video, go watch some funny videos that make you laugh. Go watch some cat videos. Go watch some fat people falling. Go watch whatever makes you happy. Watch that. And I want to say this video is for short-term little issues, whether you're on your period, whether you just found out some bad news, whether you're just having a really bad day, just anything like that. This is like temporary, sort of like immediate relaxation. Now, this is different for long-term. If you are feeling depressed or you're feeling things like that, this stuff can still help, but in other cases, these kinds of things will not last long-term. And if you have depression and it's long-term, then definitely take the step further, talk to someone, go see your doctor, anything that helps, because these things are just sort of a little quick, like, ooh, I feel a little bit temporarily better about myself. That typically, if you're having a bad day, this is just what you need. But again, if you do have other things that are bigger than this, then definitely go talk to someone and get help that way. And especially if you're feeling sad to the point where you feel like hurting yourself, hurting others, or anything like that. I cannot stress enough, there's so many sources out there that like are lifesavers, and anyway, just get the help you need, and just know that you're loved and you're wanted. And this is all that I wanted to make, because making this video and knowing that at least one person is going to feel better about this makes me feel better, which in turn is pretty awesome. So anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful evening /day/morning. I don't know where you guys live. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.